Hello, all of you cute beans out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Factorio! And we are using the TF talkies today because they're fun, so transform me to your heart's content, everybody. We got red potion production set up last time, as well as a bunch of, we set up individual train lines for our resource production instead of what we had originally, which was all of them on one train. Very bad idea. I realized that quickly. I knew it would be a bad idea, but it was going to be temporary, and then it just turned into not as temporary as I wanted. But either way, we're fixing that now. We also really need to set up defenses. So we're gonna continue to... We're gonna get green potions set up, I think, and then go from there.
Got it. So we'll set up the hash brown defense system.
What are we defending the hash browns from? Oh, wait, I know. We gotta defend them from the Geemond.
No.
Yeah, Arcus, I mean, Geemond's just a little too obsessed with them, so... And they kind of just clog up his systems really bad, so we gotta make sure that he's, good to go on that. I wouldn't want him getting, you know, sick or anything. Right, Ido?
Right. But that's fine. I make sure he hydrates, aids and such. He
Good
needs
boy.
responsibility.
I'm glad you're taking good care of your Geemond. Okay, achievements, I get it. Thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna automate transport belts first. They require these and these. Alright. Send this over to here. I'm aware that this is a terrible balancing, but I don't care. I'll worry about it later. Right now, it's about getting all of this set up and done, rather than making it proper.
Here we go. Go. I'll be hopping off now. Y'all have a good one.
Good night, Ido.
Night, night.
Good night.
Pat the
That's a
puppy.
love to y'all.
Loves too. It's okay, Geemond. I'm still here to keep you company. I'm sorry. Alright. Park that there for now. There we go. Now we send this up to wherever we're gonna set up these actual production. Yeah, probably right here. Oh, that's actually not where I want to put it. Uh... It's fine. I'll work with this. Might not be the best location, but this is fine. I can work with this. And feed it in. Alright, then Shift L. Shift L. And we are going to put one line of this on my bus. Simply because I'm pretty sure, yeah, the upgraded ones require the lower tier ones as well. So might as well, right? I should also really set up some automation of gun turrets being made and magazines and stuff. But right now, I got other priorities. I believe this belt was going, these belts were going to be for stone blocks. Yes. Actually, there are multiple reasons to have this on here. Because for one, these go into the green potions. So yeah, we're good. As much as I'm trying to preserve these trees, they do get in the way. Alright. Oh, we're just gonna do this. Just pick it up directly off the belt.
Delicious.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Only a little bit, Gib Gab. As a treat. Just like the treat that Geeman's presence is. And I might be biased, but, you know, Raijin's presence would be even more sweet.
Just like cactus.
Ido is definitely a very, very sweet treat.
Okay, QuoteBot. Maybe calm down a little bit.
Gib Gab's next experience, which is why I kill him after buying. Ah, yes.
Beak.
Gib Gab, stop threatening the squeaker.
Fulfilling quotamancy. Quote for fulfilling quotamancy. It knows.
Alright. We are going to have a couple of these. These will be for underground belts. Actually, I probably should just do one. Yeah, we'll just do one for that. Yep, these require that. Alright. Alright, feed that in there. This in there. Okay, consider how long it takes and how many resources it requires. Maybe I will do more than one. Actually, I know what I should do. Let's get rid of that. And we would go like this and like that. No, that goes there. There. So that one is dedicated for that, and this one is dedicated for those. That'll work. Actually, we'll go there. Bring this down to here.
Continuing batification.
Squeak. Or I suppose scree. How's my power production doing? We'll want to expand it in the near future, but right now it's doing fine. Fudge it. I'm doing a second.
Please make sure resources are at optimal capacity for the second.
Good point. And honestly, I don't need it to produce that that quickly, so this will be fine. Okay. At least not right now. I can expand it later. Gib Gab, what are you smoking?
What? RV exhausts?
Ah, I see. You already started playing the game without me? Really? I thought we would play that together. Sad sim noises.
Give them blanket.
Oh, okay. be so excited to finally be done and ready to just chop down all of these trees.
But tree?
Yeah. Trees are nice and all. However, they're also kind of in my way and stopping me from seeing the nice belts and automation that I have going.
But trees help with pollution.
Yeah, but eventually they're going to die anyways from the pollution. So eventually they're just going to be an eyesore, you know?
That have his noises.
What?
The
Gip,
trees are going away.
Oh, I guess this one wasn't Gip Gap's fault. I mean, yeah. But production.
Blaming Gip Gap and all he's doing is thinking on what to play.
Gib Gab, you know that you are a very common, you are a very common cause for a lot of things.
Play the violin.
Oh, right. These were going to go down there. Oops. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Wait, is it? Oh my gosh.
It is! Just a few days away! Holy shit, we've gotten 800 quotes in less than a year.
Demons are in no way responsible for increased quote numbers.
You were 100% the reason that we have so many quotes. Raijin, it was Geeman being present. He is Raijin. Hey now, Raijin. It's Ido's job to get at the insides of the synth. You wouldn't want to deny our dog that privilege, would you? Back in your day was yesterday, Gib Gab. There. I am satisfied with this. Alright, where was I? Ah, right. I was going to go and set up copper wire production, which I know is generally considered really inefficient to put on the bus, but this is my bus and I'm going to do what I want. It's my party and I'll cry if I want to. I approve of this lore. There we go.
That bow.
We're gonna do the copper wire production over here, I think.
Yeah, Gib Gab, I think the RV exhaust is getting to you a little bit. Actually, probably not little. Hands the Gabby a glass of water.
Alright, run this down there. And I know that copper wire production is something that we are going to need a lot of.
Look, in my defense, I feel like huffing RV exhaust is less bad than wanting lead paint on your walls. So at least I'm a step above that.
I love how I'm not on that list of people for Raijin to romance. And by love, I mean I am sad by this.
Same brain cell. It's okay, Zen. You know who I think will love you?
Definitely not myself.
The RV.
Ah.
But yeah, I get to tell the moderately entertaining little anecdote that apparently there are people who think that
Raijin? No.
I would only disagree because, like, how can you expect to whore out your dog? Or how do you expect to give your dog attention when he's too busy whoring out your dog? Ever thought about that? But yeah, apparently there are people who unironically think that blocking the 5G is best done with lead paint, and we should reintroduce lead paint to the outside of walls, or like outside walls to, you know, block the 5G because it's like toxic. Sometimes I just have to sit here and be like, why? Why are people like this?
Why are you introducing this cursed
Joke.
thing to my life?
What? Another example of the fact that Darwinism hasn't worked well enough?
Yes.
Because I suffer with the knowledge, and so must you.
Also, I hate to say it, it's also Gib Gab.
Yeah,
What is that?
fair. That does explain a hell of a lot.
Can you elaborate when you say what you mean by that? I stare at you judgingly. I will judge you. Being a dog's boy toy won't save you. But yeah, there you go. Have your cursed knowledge. The fact that people like this exist. And don't just exist, they have ideas. And the person in question makes more money than you and I combined.
And what?
And the person in question makes more money than you and I combined. And they're an elected official.
Well, that doesn't really surprise anyone, really.
It does me. They are so cooked. And not in the like, oh, yeah, this is a grifter kind of way. No, in the like, how did you win this? Did you like just know everyone in the town? Did you like pester them until everyone agreed to vote for you? It's a tiny election. How do you get around to this? That's too many questions for me to ask. I don't know if I want to know. But for all I know, there's a whole town out there in this state that believes in this exact conspiracy theory. And it scares me. But also it's North Florida, so it makes too
Became
much
the right kid.
sense. Hi.
Hello, Rajin.
He came to romance the boy toy in person. That's it, I think, and also maybe his son. Sorry, so jury's still out of that one. This is why you have like over 800 quotes in a year. I can say like the dumbest thing off the top of my mind and you immediately quote it. This is a self-inflicted problem. We need an intervention.
I don't really consider it a problem.
I don't see it as a problem.
It's more than a quote a day. And I don't know if it's a bigger problem with you or the people in your VCs.
Hi!
Yeah.
Hello, individual
problem.
that is
What-
person in my VC.
Yeah, I wake up and I want to make it everyone else's problem. What's your point?
Just saying, you are one of the problems.
I know, but I don't know if that says more about you or about me. It's like, does it say more about the person who's huffing the RV's exhaust or the person who continues pressing the accelerator to make sure that the exhaust keeps coming?
Excuse me. What?
I said what I said.
Well, Raijin, go on. I am letting you romance the boy toy.
You know, I'm here for you, son.
Nah, it can't be true.
Well, I am driving down the part of a road that always makes me a robot, so I'm speaking demon's language right now, at least.
Ah. So you just gotta beep boop at him, and that's how you romance him. Understood. Beep
Is this
boop,
doing it for you, demons?
Beep boop.
Oh, I think you're booping that beep, alright. That is such a cursed flirty line. Hey, baby. Hey, baby, you wanna boop my beep? maybe, maybe I'll even beep your boop.
Probably 3, 2, 1 quote.
You don't need to quote everything.
If
Well-
Geemond were an RV, would you huff his exhaust?
What does the question imply Geeman need to be an RV?
Understood. So Gip Gap would just huff the Geeman regardless.
Sniff, sniff. Come here, boy toy. I will smell you.
Hello, Artie! I don't even know anymore!
Hi, Artie. We're talking about beeping boops and romancing the boy toy and huffing Geeman's exhaust. I hope that clarifies things for you.
Oh my.
Can't even be mad at that quote.
Boy.
What was that, Gip Gap?
Can't even be mad at that quote. I deserve it.
And yeah, of course you shouldn't. You definitely should understand the boy toy part, considering you're my boy toy there, Artie. Zap zap. You know, I should really plan out and have I should really have plans for more copper production on my line later.
But are you going to?
And iron. Yeah, I think I will.
I think you should pay $10,000 for someone to move your copper.
I don't got that kind of money. I ain't Ren for crying out loud.
I your Ren as tribute.
You what?
I volunteer Rin as tribute.
If only.
Alright, quote for Ren as tribute. Let's see what He is. Oh.
Then wouldn't your life be easier if you could pay rent with boy toys and himbos?
Oh, it absolutely would. If I could pay rent like they do in furry comics, holy crap, I'd be fine. And Rex would have a job.
Wow. Alright. And, you know, I can't even judge you. I was having here firing shots at Ren. Now you're firing shots at Rex.
Yeah, poor Rex.
He's doing his best. I know
Yeah.
he is. But dang it, if I don't make fun of the situation, I'm gonna have no choice but just to resort to crying at it.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not up to date in the situation. I just know that Rex is a really sweet being, and Rex is cool.
He is. He's just out of work because the job market sucks. It's really, really bad.
I remember arguing with brother-in-law about it, and I was like, "What do you mean? The job market's the best it's ever been. Our business is doing very well." Okay. You work in stuff that benefits heavily from shipping, and everyone is basically emergency shipping immediately to avoid pain later. You're doing very well right now. The rest of the thing, it's like one of the first times in ever since the peak of pandemic that there are more people unemployed than there are job openings. It's like, bruh, we need to live in the same reality. We can't argue two different realities. But on the flip side, life is good because I got 40 nuggies and fries for like 14 bucks. I had a 50% discount code.
It's not.
What was that, Geeman?
Maybe not food right now. Looks over at the typical.
Yeah. We got rent covered. Now we need food. Well, we've needed food for a while. But we've at least had something to eat for a bit.
I just witnessed what was almost a crash right in front of me.
Oh, hey there, Epic. And are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's all I care about.
A generous bestowal.
JibGabby_ tipped $15.
Gab, thank you so much for that tip.
I eat $15 for nuggies, you get $15.
I am okay with this trade.
So like, there's a huge cluster of 18-wheelers on the interstate, and they're clogging up both lanes. And I was right behind a big one in the left lane, which is supposed to be the passing lane. One that's carrying a whole bunch of lumber, and he's going like 15 under the speed limit. And I see that there's no way that I'm going to actually get anywhere trying to pass anyone because it's so clogged up. So I'm like, well, whatever, this is life now. I'm going slow. So someone else passes me on the right side going 80. And then this lumber guy, like, just starts drifting into the right side lane without using his blinker and just almost smashes into the dude going 80.
Ah. So once again, Darwinism is not real. If it were, the dude going 80 would have been gone and not a problem anymore. What was that, Kip Kip?
What about the guy who turned without the blinkers? Or is that the one going 80? I may have misread.
I don't know. I don't really...
I mean, a big diesel truck, a huge lorry, not using their blinker when they're moving into a different lane is kind of a bad thing. But, you know, if you're flying 80 into a pack of cars that you can very clearly see are going much slower than you, you're not going to have the reaction time to avoid anyone merging into the other lane like that. And really the correct option is that you shouldn't be flying into a pack of cars going slow like that. Precisely for this reason.
Yeah, I have a really hard time feeling bad for people that get into a situation that is entirely avoidable like that. But they just think that they are all that and the most important thing in existence.
And obviously they're wrong. That would be Asher.
Precisely.
Oh no. Artie, if you want Asher, you're gonna have to wait a minute now.
Look, my only opinion on traffic is that I should be allowed to give people tickets for parking poorly. Especially when there's literally no reason to have parked poorly where they did.
Oh, okay, so this is so stupid of me, but you can tell I've worked overnights at this Walmart for too long because I have a passive-aggressive take now. I hate it when people are going through the parking lot and take the wrong direction because all of the parking spots are tilted in such a way that, you know, there's one aisle going towards the store, then there's an aisle going away from the store, then there's an aisle going towards the store. I hate it when people are going the wrong way down those aisles because they're so impatient that they can't follow the arrows. So when I'm driving in to park for work and someone's coming down the aisle the wrong way, I just play chicken with them. And it's so stupid of me, but I don't care. I've been doing this for years. People need to learn.
I knew there was a reason I love you.
I respect the pettiness.
One of my favorite things that I used to do when I saw somebody that was just tearing it out on a road, I would speed up to get ahead of them and then get next to somebody else that was, you know, going a much more reasonable speed and block the person behind us the entire way.
sees him. Normally, I don't think we're compatible. But statements like those just make you so much sexier because it's the perfect kind of gremlin. It's petty as fuck, and I love it. Like, okay, the pettiness in me is also intense when, like, sometimes I'm trying to find parking, right? And there are days where the parking lot is just full, and I refuse to pay for parking ever at work. And so it's like, okay, I could wait for 15 minutes, or I could pay for parking, but I refuse, like, at an ethical level to ever pay for parking. So I will drive around the parking lot waiting for someone to leave. And sometimes what people like to do is they bring their vehicle and then they park there, and then they will save the spot for someone else, and then they will wait until that someone else is ready to take the parking spot immediately. Then they pull out, and then the other person parks immediately, right? They're just kind of collaborating in it, and it's really annoying because I just want to park. I don't care what kind of deal you have with the other person. I don't care if they're paying you. I just want to park. And there have been occasions where, like, I'm driving around, and, you know, I do, like, a full loop, and someone does a really short one, and they're ahead of me. And I see that the other car is pulling out, only now that this car in front of me has arrived. Because I saw the person getting their car 15 minutes ago, and I was waiting for them, and they never moved. And I will literally pull up in reverse, drive all the way around, and then get into the parking spot from the other direction to prevent the other person from getting in.
Nice.
They sit there waiting for me to move out because I can't adjust without them moving. And I sit there and stare at them already halfway at the parking spot. And I don't move. I just stay there, and I begin to make micro adjustments because I know I will eventually park the car properly. It'll just take me like 5 more minutes than it normally should.
There was one time that we went to the zoo, and all of the parking spots were so full.
Oh, that one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Rex was there. The zoo, the parking lot was so full that we just couldn't find a spot anywhere reasonably close. But there was one guy that was parked like an asshole over the line.
Oh, boy.
We had a small enough car that we were able to fit it into that tiny space left over. So that way they would not be able to get into their driver's side door. Period. We, and yeah, you know, we all got out. There was enough space to get out on our side, you know, the driver's side on our side. And so we just parked right there, making sure he could not get out or get into his driver's side. He would have had to climb over the center console. I so badly wish that they had been out there when we left the zoo, but they were not. But I know that the only way they could have gotten into their car was climbing over that center console. Because fuck you if you park like that asshole.
I will admit, I'm very lucky that the car I have it's not a small car, but because it's a subcompact, it fits more places than you'd expect. One time, in my absolute pettiness, it did actually do myself kind of dirty but for a really stupid reason. You know how you can push the back seats forward so you can just, like, go directly into the trunk?
Yeah, in some cars, yeah.
Right. So the car to my left when parking, that car, so it's like me, the car to my left, and then the curb. But that car, instead of parking up against the curb like normal people do, he parked too close to me. So there was a big spot in the curb where like a motorcycle could fit, and then him halfway into like the little opening door line on the parking spot. And then the rest of the cars on the side were also poorly parked because some jackass in the middle parked too close. So both cars were too close to me. And I could have kind of parked in the middle of both of them semi-comfortably. But I was pissed at the guy on the left because he had no reason to park poorly. It's up against the curb. You can't even be afraid that you're gonna hit the other car or anything. You're just gonna like knock the wheel on the curb. So I parked perfectly in my spot. I couldn't open the left side door because it was up against that car basically. And I couldn't really open the driver's door because the car to my right had parked at an angle. So like the front part of the car was too much against my driver's side window. So I just pulled back the seats and I went out the trunk. He was gonna get in his car. I was just not gonna let him get in through the driver's side. When I got there, neither car was there. I will call it a victory.
There were several times working security where someone would come in and just park, or one thing that that delivery drivers like to do. There were these 2 reserved parking spaces behind the library. And delivery drivers love to park in those. I would park my car in front of those vehicles. And then they would call me, call up security, me, and be like, hey, there's somebody parked in front of my car. Okay, and where are you? Behind this library. Okay, I'll be right over. I go over, pull out my keys, open my door, and just look at them. And they would they just realize very quickly as the giant guy with the badge is the one that trapped them in there. I'm like, and I just point at the sign, and it's like, what does that say? Reserved parking? Exactly. Are you one of those that it's reserved for? No? Great. If I catch you again, I will have your vehicle towed, or I'll put a boot on it.
And you commit their license plate to memory.
I did actually take photos of their license plates, yes. You know, anytime somebody... I couldn't issue them a parking ticket because they're not actually students. It's not like our parking tickets are, legally enforceable. We also had issues with people across the street from the school. People not with the school parking in our lots. And it's like we have set times where these gates close. If you are parked in our lots, you are parked there illegally. And those gates are not opening until the morning.
Nice.
Thank you for choosing the school impound.
Oh, I wish more of our lots had freaking... I wish so much that more of our lots had gates on them. It would have been so nice because there were so many people that parked in our lots illegally.
License plates are weird sometimes if you think about it. Like, I know I've been told a few times that security can't take pictures of license plates because it's personally identifiable information. So like there's rules around that, and basically security doesn't want to bother with it. But also it's one of those, like, depending on how much information you have around it, it's also kind of useless on its own, and it's best paired with other information. So it's really weird to like try to legislate around taking pictures of license plates. That's just a complete side tangent.
I mean, considering my boss was, you know, training sergeant for this local, he was, before he worked for the college, he was, the training sergeant for the SWAT team. And he told us to do this. I think we were fine to do it.
The main reason is because, from what I understand, it partly depends on the rules that are followed. Like, it depends on state, locality, all that stuff. But it largely depends on how you're storing that information and whether or not it can be disseminated. So, like, for example, if you take a picture of someone's license plate and post it online, and that person then comes to some kind of harm as a result of you posting that, that could get you in trouble. It might not, it kind of just depends. But then if you're like taking it as a picture on a work phone, or you're just doing it for work and you never post it, you're probably nothing's gonna happen to you. Not legal advice, but you know, it's just probably. That's why it's very like finicky and iffy, and I know security at work doesn't bother. Because one time I tried to show them a picture, I was like, look at this car. This car is the, because one time they tried to give me like a quote unquote ticket, just a work citation, whatever thing. It was just like, hey, we're gonna send this to your boss and be like, hey, you can't do that. It's like a parking violation. And I was like, yeah, you know why I parked poorly? Look at this picture. Grab his license plate. He parked poorly, and thus I had to. I could not park well and open my door. He let me go, but he was like, don't take pictures of license plates. We don't do that. We just write them down. So I just began writing them down in the phone app notes.
Laws are different between states. I will definitely say that. But either way, like, it's one of those things that you just having it cannot get you in trouble.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, I think the only kind of way it can, I think in Europe, license plates are more tied to personal information, so they're more strict about it. In the US, yeah, it just kind of depends on the state. It's like the time at work where someone said they were recording the phone call with me and they were going to post it on TikTok. And I was kind of really hoping they would, because that's a crime here, because I did not consent to be recorded. Them having that wasn't illegal. If they shared it, it was illegal. Per time they shared it. Up to $5,000 in a fine, and I think it's like a year in jail. I was really hoping they tried. Yeah, it's just kind of weird. PII is just its whole separate subject in terms of information security. And it's really delicate because there are distinctions between information that by itself is useless, but paired with other information can be used to identify you. And then just like your social security number will instantly identify you because it tells someone who has it everything about you. But like, if I post the apartment floor you live in, you can do nothing with that information. Like, oh, you live on the 20th floor. What do I do with that information? If I know your address, now I know where you live. So it's this whole like bundle of rules. It's kind of cool. Also, oh my god, I'm so happy They finally made me write a document for a standard operating procedure, but they didn't want to call it a standard operating procedure because my supervisor felt just going to take it and make the standard operating procedure based off what I wrote. But also, I got to write it. I'm so happy. I finally got to be like, oh, when this happens, do this. And now I get to put it in an actual document and send it officially. I know it's more work, but like, I know I get to just be like, can we standardize this one process, please? Because it's a mess.
That's nice. Demon cute.
Good night, Kenku.
Good night, Kenku.
Making good, detailed standard operating procedures so you can just tell someone, fuck off, I can't do this, is really satisfying. Sure, I have to say it in diplomatic terms, but I can just tell someone no. Instead of, alright, let me go ask my boss, and then let me go ask the other department, and then let me go ask the other department who want me to ask security, who tells us that it's our business, but then I have to get the reason why, so then I have to talk to the system administrator and figure out how it works, so then I can explain it to my boss, who can then escalate it to her boss, who tells her that it's her problem, and she has to make the decision. And then she just asks me what we should do, and I'm like, this is your job. Why are you asking me? But, well, on the plus side, I now know definitively I am the one person in the team who knows the most about this one thing. So now people will start asking me questions when they want to know about this instead of me asking others questions.
So, what's the thing then?
I can't say. I'm joking. I can't. It's just the way we handle name change requests. Basically, we're not allowed to change a name unless it's legal. Like, if you legally change your name, we can change it. But if you try to go from being like Ra Zim, and then you just be like, no, actually, take out the Ra in my first name, I just want it to be Zim. We can't do that if your legal name is Ra Zim. There are no exceptions. Period. And because your name dictates the naming convention for the username, which dictates the naming convention for the emails and so on, basically everything is tied to your name. If you legally change it, we can. We have processes. They're very annoying, but we can do it. I just kind of want to murder whomever submits a name change request at the last minute because it takes days to accomplish it. That's annoying. But if you have someone in an important position who really wants their name changed here because, you know, normally they're called John, but they don't want to be called John Doe. They want to be called Alex Doe, even though their name is legally John Doe. Well, can you do something about it? Because people are going to look up my name and they won't find me. So I have to go trudge between multiple departments trying to figure out what we even do. I ask my supervisor what we should do, and she tells me, oh, make an email alias. That way we can just make an email that's like, instead of J Doe, it's just like A Doe, Alex Doe. And the user will still have the John Doe email, and they'll have an Alex Doe email. Cool. That sounds like a good solution. So I go and ask the department who does it, and they say, no, we can't do that. Not because he can't, but because he doesn't know how to, because the person who knew how to moved to a different position, and he's taking up all the slack. I feel for him a little, but also he really should know how to do this. And so, like, okay. He is telling me to ask someone who works in security, the person who previously knew how to. And the problem is, I know what that person is going to say. No, we can't do that. So I can't just have the email alias be made without anyone paying attention to it, because they're telling me to ask the one department that will tell me no. I can't pretend not to know to just solve the user's problem. So I ask them, they say no, we can't do that, and after much trudging around, we figure out the standard operating procedure. We can change the display name, which is kind of useless because if you search Alex Doe, you get no results. You will only get results when you type in John Doe, or John, or Doe. But Alex is nowhere in there. However, the display name will now say like Doe, comma, John between parentheses Alex. It's a very mediocre solution. It really isn't that good. There really should be some sort of procedure for non-standard name change requests. But also it's just part of the limitation of the nature of like sometimes being requested information that we have to give, and because it's tied to the name, we have to have very specific procedures for names. They have to be tied to legal names because of the type of job it is. So can't really do much. It has to be that way. It's very uncomfortable. It's like it has to be this way, even though it theoretically could be really easy to just change their name.
Yeah. I understand the pain.
Mind you,
I also understand how
just a-
cute Geemond is.
Love you, Zon.
Love you, Raijin. Mwah.
mind you, to be fair, this is very much the particular of the place I work at, which to not dox myself is just slightly different from basically nearly every other place. It just has to be that way. But also like a scurry.
Picks up the Tavis. Can we keep him, Zim?
I would love to say yes. The problem is he's already claimed.
You can have 2 dogs.
Well, no, he's owned by Era. I'm aware I can
Oh,
have
so
multiple dogs.
I thought he was Ido's boy toy.
He is that as well, but...
He's owned by Era. Hey, Geemon. Are you normally in Era's dog toy box, or are you normally in Ido's doghouse? I think you broke.
I think he's AFK.
I don't think so.
Oh, there's the squeaking.
I think it was just buffering because it's like delayed squeaking.
Ah, yeah, just processing information, that's fair. So, can we get an answer to that question there, Geeman?
If the answer is anything similar to my time today, it's gonna be a restart.
Alright, green potions are now being produced. Uh-oh.
Yay, cooling!
Green
No,
potion.
they're TF potions.
Green potion, also known as Groshen. Is this your main bus, son?
Huh?
Is this like your main bus, like your main line?
This is my main base. Right now, what I'm running up here is not my main bus, no. I
Yeah, I was
am...
about to ask, because it's like you built it in the middle of the Amazon rainforest.
Yeah... I clear
Okay.
out all the trees, but I also like having them here for the sake of, helping deal with pollution, you know?
Well, look, pollution is a number, okay? You get to 100%, you win. That's how it works, right?
No.
I disagree.
You can disagree all you want. Doesn't make it, true.
Actually, it does.
Artie! It's so hard getting good help these days. When I want him around to bite Gib Gab, he's not around.
Is that supposed to be a bad thing?
He's not around? Yes!
No, I meant the biting.
I didn't say that.
You said it's something that biting get cat.
Quote for biting, I see. Part of you wants to be eaten right now.
Yeah, and?
Freeze his paw.
What are you gonna do if I just keep saying yes?
Keep eating my lackluster chimichangas?
You'll find a meme. Oh dear lord, where do I find this? E.
Uh, 1500 Frosty Bite. Ah, good boy, Artie. Yes, I need you to bite Gip Gap.
Okay, but I'm into that. What about it?
Nothing. It's just being done.
Nice. Thank you. I will continue my behavior with renewed enthusiasm.
And now let us see what happened after the RD bit the Gabby. Oh no. I think Gip Gap won that one.
I always win. Oh, hey, Gaiman, nice to see you. Never mind, it didn't send, bruh. Got him.
What did you do to him?
Nothing.
Uh-huh.
I just called him out.
For wanting to be bit himself?
No.
I mean, we all knew that.
For being a dog toy. But also, I'm just looking for specific memes, so I'm quiet because I'm browsing through a few dozen, couple hundred images until I eventually find it.
Oh, crap! My trains got backed up. How the hell did that happen? Oh, I see what I did wrong. Gotta go fix that. I love how I just have this copper train just sitting here. And I'm literally passing copper ore through the train into the, to the other side of the train. But, like, that's also, you know, what I gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I right? Pretty sure I'm right. Either way, Gip Gab's a cutie.
my god. I don't think this is stream friendly, but I will share it because I can't believe I found a post describing Mala so perfectly.
Yes, that is Mala. 110%. What the fuck?
Got him.
Why do you just have Mala saved on your phone or whatever you've got there?
I'm browsing through a channel full of memes. I'm sure whatever I'm looking for is sometime in here.
A magnanimous dispensation.
Epic Bro 14 tipped $110. People deserve to eat.
Oh, Epic. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Huh, we get to breathe easy. And GibCap finds the fact that I wasn't able to breathe before funny, apparently.
It wasn't that, it's just I stumbled onto this one. What was that song? Big Submissive Hole or something? You mean Supermassive Black Hole by Muse? Oh, never mind. Oh my god, the things that people say.
I feel like I just missed something major there.
Don't worry about it. I can't wait to watch the Skibbity Toilet movie.
Excuse me, what?
Mhm.
The what movie?
Anyway,
What?
what?
By all means, come on in, Epic. It's always nice having a, I was expecting him to already be in here, but I started that and finished conveniently as soon as he got in, but I guess we'll wait until he's actually in here to continue with what I was going to say.
Hmm?
Ah, there he is. It's always nice having a cute puppy in the voice.
I mean,
You
nice
too,
you do this to
Keenan.
me.
What was that, Epic?
I'd be nice and you do this to me. Out there.
You know, fair enough. I apologize. Your support and making sure that I can actually have food is greatly appreciated. And if you really want me to stop, then very well, I will stop complimenting you and letting you know how amazing you are.
I just don't want you to call me cute. That's it.
But that's a compliment. I'm confused. Do you have an issue with the compliment, or is it something else, or?
I appreciate you being thankful, but I'm not that cute. Thanks.
You are.
No.
And here we have Exhibit A.
We already had the trial. We don't need another trial.
You what?
Didn't we already have the trial for this? Like, and anyway.
Well, yes, we did, and we determined that you are, in fact, cute.
Mostly cute, which is different. It's different.
Go ahead
Sorry,
and cling
sorry,
to
it's
that,
different.
yes.
So quite out there saying that I, for whatever reason, I'm cute. So, not cute. That's not really a be-all end-all of it. It's just it is a thing. So,
Yes?
the money is coming through immediately, right? With you, you don't like any delays on that or anything? I know like some people get delays on like donations and stuff. So just want to make sure.
Depends on how you sent it in particular.
I'll hopefully get to a reasonable time frame.
Yeah, that's that went through immediately.
Sweet.
Thank you. We do have food. It's just, you know, the things that we normally do, the things that we normally do to spruce up the cheap stuff is out. Like
So
cheese.
no cheese. No,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Everything is expensive now.
Yeah. You wouldn't think cow juice would be expensive, but here we are.
Man, have you seen the price of GibCat for crying out loud? Talk
Yeah,
about
that's what service you're
pricey.
requesting. That just depends what service you're requesting and who.
I didn't really.
Quote the price of GibGab.
I offer preferential pricing.
On what preferences?
Hmm?
On what preferences?
Not safe for work.
Oh.
But honestly, the most I can give you is that I really, really like it when you give me food. It's my best preference.
So what? Your price is pizza?
Do things for pizza.
To be fair, I think we'd all do things for pizza.
Yeah, but you're thinking of normal things. I'm thinking of like insert bannable Twitch offense. And thus, that's how I would escape the island. And win the Hunger Games at the same time.
Sure.
Exactly.
Anyway, I'm gonna hop off now.
Demon. Remember that you are precious and appreciated. And I really enjoy the time that we get to hang out. Hope you sleep well. Good night, dear demon. Good night.
Night.
That was adorable.
Nobody will believe you.
Finally, I found the meme I was looking for. This Zim. This can be our relationship in the future.
Yeah, sure.
Say the future as if it isn't already.
I was confused by that, but yes.
Oh, come on.
Not on stream there, dear.
No, it's just that like the fork broke the last like Kit Kat like thingy when I was trying to grab it.
Why are you using a fork for eating a Kit Kat?
I don't want to get my hands dirty.
What the hell kind of Kit Kat are you eating that your hands would get dirty?
Zim, you already know that Gabby is the queen of food crimes. Even more so than Rin.
Okay. I cannot stand food getting on my fingers and then touching my keyboard, for example.
Honestly, it's
Anything.
entirely fair.
If it's
Entirely fair.
mildly greasy or sticky or sweet or anything, I just like I touch it and then I feel fingers dirty and I have to go wash them before I can touch things normally. So I just
It's
use
a
fork.
Kit Kat!
They're chocolatey.
Hold it by the wrapper?
You could hold it by the wrapper, yes. However, you could
Or-
just eat it and not worry about it at all.
Or I
What if
could
it's
just
summy
like
and smelty?
I could also just split into like the 5 bars that are in the single like package, and then just like eat each of them individually. Fork. I just like stab it across the middle so it like actually digs in just enough that I can then pick it up and like start eating it.
Who eats a chocolate bar with a fork?
I have eaten like the Kinder chocolate bars with forks. I will eat anything with a fork if I can. I don't want to get my hands dirty.
And yes, like Raijin said, don't forget you do get doodles with that tip.
I don't think I've gotten the previous one yet.
Well, it's on the list, but you can still add to the list with more tips. Whiskers goes through and does a lot of the doodles about every other week or so on Thursday. So he should be working on them this Thursday. There's also the possibility that Raijin or Roy will do them.
You want tips for doodles. I want doodles for tips. We are not the same.
I don't really do donations to get stuff. I just do them because appreciation for the work and helping folks. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no,
You're
I
not
need to do so.
required to get them, just it is an option if you want it.
I know.
Write it down on a piece of paper somewhere, and then over the course of the next couple of days, you'll probably think like, "Oh, I want a doodle of that," and then you can go ask for it.
You vastly overestimate the amount of art I get.
Exactly. If you don't really get art that often, if you're like me, you like probably every now and then you get a thing, but for the most part, you kind of just chill around. But then if you know you have a thing that you can just get a doodle for, then you'll probably think about something over the course of the next few days. You'll be like, wait, actually, that's kind of like a nice doodle idea. I want that.
I guess I'll keep it in mind. I mean, I need an artist. I want to, encourage their passion. I don't just buy commissions from them to encourage, help them, be motivated and all. But I guess I'll keep it in mind. It could be useful.
Well, the only thing I'll say on that front is that if you do want it, you'll need to get me idea tonight before stream ends. Or shortly thereafter, but otherwise, yeah, just, it's not required. Just a matter of if you want it, it's there.
Doodle maxing strategy. Tip right at the beginning of the stream so you have the maximum amount of time to think about the doodle.
Well, I woke up like an hour ago. I haven't got brain for this.
Skill issue.
I am also not super strict on that. It's just, you know, don't come to me like 3 days later and be like, hey, so that doodle.
5 months later. Hey, about that doodle we had at this time, on this date, at this specific second of the day. You gonna cash out it now?
You know what? I'm gonna throw out my hot take. I think if you come up with a really, really, really good ideas, it would still accept it. Like if you were like Ido, Giemund kissing, Zip would probably be like, okay, fine. Right, Zim?
To be fair, I'd probably just add that to the list for free.
See?
Actually, now that you mention it, I wouldn't be surprised if Raijin's whipped out his drawing tablet and is doing it right now.
I am at work. Also, I probably already did something like that.
I was about to say, what does you being at work have to do with any of this? You know what you draw.
I bet you gotta get a proper weapon myself, though. Like, I still haven't. Because I don't really have a... Like, I guess I kind of do, but I don't really have a specific sort of persona. But,
I have artist if you have coin.
I have artist because I have moments. I'll be...
Wow, he got so blushy over that.
Instantly.
It's not blushy, it's just left.
No, that's definitely blushy.
Also, trying to get Oreo out of my teeth. I got hungry and I started eating biscuits. Actually, is an Oreo a biscuit or a cake?
Is what? What?
An Oreo, is it a biscuit or a cake?
Oreo?
Yeah.
It's a cookie.
I thought it got hard when it goes off. I've never had them long enough to have them go hard.
What? Oh, okay. Epic, buddy. Buddy old pal old friend.
Alright, since Zim doesn't understand the English lingo, it's a cream biscuit sandwich.
Ah, it's a sandwich, got it.
Fish people.
This is what happens when you speak the same language as Mala.
It is a cookie. They advertise it as a cookie.
In the United States.
Raijin, whose side are you on here?
I might be mildly just doing this to screw with Zim, I'll be honest.
I mean, in this particular instance, I do kind of give it to the fish people because I do sort of wish that we called our potato chips crisps because it really would solve a lot of problems overall.
Yeah, I don't really know why we call them.
So calling potato chips crisps would solve would cause world peace and such, huh? Is that what you're selling
Probably.
me?
Oh, probably not, but it does make more sense than calling them chips. Like, they're not wood chips.
Because, okay, so, like, listen, as a person from the South who has eaten a lot of biscuits in the United States terms, I fully admit that biscuits, as in the English term, makes more sense than the way we use biscuits.
I mean, like red disc things. I just kind of thought those were based off ship biscuits, which were basically just overcooked bread.
GipGap saved me.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. What? I was looking at electric collars online.
Why?
That is a
I
wonderful
don't even
thing
know.
to help, save me. So, am I going to get the code to it? Would you like a
No, not
link? I can get Artie to provide you with a link.
Actually, if you want, I'd be curious. So the reason why, right, is because I suddenly developed the curiosity. Because, like, I was joking that, like, the problem is you can't punish me, and then I went, if I got one, be it, like, one of the ones you put around the wrists or whatever, how often would you be holding down the trigger on it, metaphorically speaking?
How is it a collar if you're wearing it around your wrist? It's a
Well,
helmet.
You know what I mean.
it is actually recommended that you do not wear it on your neck.
Yeah.
Artie, for his part, wears it around his thigh.
That's a good idea.
This is some shocking new knowledge, but I'm here for it. I kind of just always thought like collar goes on neck, because collar.
Well, yes. Artie, we're talking about your favorite subject, shock collars.
Yeah. I developed the momentary curiosity of, like, how often would Zim be holding down the trigger to just be like, no, bad gib gab, stop. And how much would that stop me? Peakly Bradisms.
I mean, it can't hurt that much, right?
That depends. What's the voltage?
Artie, we might need you on voice.
One? Well, I don't know, but I'm not an electrician.
No, that's what I'm saying. It depends on the voltage. It depends on how hard you shock. Like, technically, it's all just dependent on kind of that.
Wait, shock collars don't just have like a plate that lays against the skin. It actually has like it has that needles, like little nubs. I always thought about like this or
Prongs.
something. Prongs? Oh.
Problems. I need, there's part of me that knows that if I ever make a YouTube video just to upload it to YouTube, it is going to be a video shit talking Amazon marketing, because it's like, ah yes, look at this totally real image of this phone case slamming into concrete and cracking the concrete. Look at this shock collar. It fits on dogs, it fits on humans, it fits on elephants, excuse me.
Oh, you're live, Artie.
Yeah.
Ah, well, hello.
Guess I'll just do that.
Oh my god, are these doing Minecraft?
Crap, I'm gonna need to
But no,
invite you.
that's a history of like shock before because high shock is even a thing. We all just like kind of, you know, as a kink thing, you play it secretly, kind of play it, and we just wear it inside fursuit, and usually the only place that you are able to put it is like, you know, on your neck, and that's how it's been since like, you know, 5 ever. But I believe it's like for Bioshock himself, liability issues, and it got big, right? It got big and more popular, so they just straight up tell people not to do it on their neck and stuff. Which there is no proof on that, but I guess there's also no proof on it wouldn't do any damage. It wouldn't have problem with it.
I sent you invite to stream together, Artie.
Oh, the reverse. Damn.
The one you sent me, I don't use Chrome or Firefox as my primary browser, so the one you sent me didn't go through, so.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Well, there you go. Hello, Artie's chat.
It's really, yeah, I just started, so I'm pretty quiet in here. And that's usually the case. But yeah, that's like a little history of that color. Kind of started like secretly collecting these kind of things when I was like 2015 and 16, and I started fursuiting. And Python didn't even become a big thing until like 2022, I believe.
Neat.
Why are my trains backed up now?
But outside of furry circles in like the kink community, more like everyone still do it on wear it like a collar. It's just a thing that inside furry would be like, you know, that's just a thing. But at the end, it's just like, you know, preference, and people don't want to take the risk, then they can do it somewhere else. People that understand the risk, or there's any risk at all, then they will do that way.
Oh, I see the problem. I think you got I think the Iron Mine Alpha or Copper Mine Alpha or Stone Mine Alpha. I don't know which. You haven't got a signal. You need one before the turn, so the two trains will just wait, kissing each other, and won't move because they both need to go the opposite direction.
I can't believe Raijin made your rails. You ended with trains kissing each other.
Well, that did not work.
Train kissing each other? Even train...
I think the signal's too far forward.
Oh, you can definitely train kissing. What?
Yeah, Raijin only engages in, you know,
Professional ranked kissing?
Yeah, professional ranked kissing.
Rank kissing?
Yeah. Well, the fact that you ask if there is, like, you could train kissing, that already tells me you're not a pro player, okay? You don't even do ranked. You probably just do casual kissing.
Oh.
Ranked competitive kissing. That's an expert's domain.
I mean, anything can be ranked, right? I mean, rank. Apparently, there's a website that is, I don't know, a porn website, but it have rank apparently. Not any of those like OnlyFans or anything. It's like a different thing. But like yeah, someone told me it's like, what? How do you make that competitive?
Alright. One quick thing. Zim. It's over for you. You're done. I can't believe you're using signals now.
I've been
remember-
using them.
I remember way back when you weren't sure on how signals worked and you started down the rabbit hole in Factorio. And now you're here making signal train networks.
I mean, right now it's literally not working.
That's part of the rabbit hole.
Making string signals work in Factorio.
Yes. Look, I bet pretty much everyone who loves Factorio has told me Factorio is a different game once you begin to do trains good. I think Zim enjoys Factorio.
You think I enjoy Factorio?
I'm not sure.
I mean,
how many hours do you have in the game?
We've done several streams.
Do you not enjoy Factorio? I must have enjoyed it quite a lot. I think you have streamed it before as well.
Yeah, after 275 hours, I can only guess he might like Victoria, but I'm not sure.
It's just a couple hours. Just a few.
And usually for those who doesn't like the string signal part, doesn't enjoy that part, I just go and download some prefab and paste that into the game.
You go into drones and skip everything.
Yeah.
What is your most played game on Steam, Sim?
I have no idea.
I check. Oh.
Why did you go all the way in there?
The Factorio until your cousin need help with some puzzle and hot ones.
Okay. We can play the guessing game if you'd like. I don't know if you want me to reveal the games and the hours, but we can do like a top 3 and you can try to guess. Or I can tell you the hours and you try to guess.
Your top 3 played games?
I need to step away for a couple of minutes, and then we can get into that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so like the problem is in American English, we never really got a replacement word for scones. So like our chips are their crisps and our cookies are their biscuits. But then also we have an entire extra level of cookies that we call cookies, but aren't actually cookies to them. And then like our biscuits are their scones. So like,
yeah,
that's where the whole issue is. We just rolled an entire thing into the category of cookies and then swapped a whole bunch of names around for no good reason.
I have a really good solution to all your English problems. What if you just switch to Spanish? It's a better language.
What if we just switch to any other language?
Yeah. Don't switch to like Russian. That's boring and annoying and stupid.
Yeah, it took me a while to get used to like scone being biscuits being something else, and cookie is something, and sandwich is anything that is not beef, because sandwich in other places is sandwich like piece of bread. Any of those are sandwich, and then the burger bun, anything that goes in it is burger, no matter it's chicken or beef or pork or fish. But then here, only beef is called burger and any other thing is called sandwich.
Counterpoint, roast beef.
That goes as sandwich as well in here. I was actually kind of like really dumbfounded by that, but it's the first time I found out. I'm like, why though? But why?
We just call it a chicken burger.
Yeah, it's like that's any other places.
No, it depends on where you go. Some places will call it a chicken sandwich.
I said we as in like in Spanish.
That's like American in here, yeah. It's chicken
Oh,
sandwich, but
okay.
if it's like with a burger bun though, then it is a burger, chicken burger. But in here, no matter how, if it's not beef, it's not beef patty, then it is a sandwich. I'm like,
Well, see,
pain.
it's because a lot of these are dependent on what specific type of bread you're using. But then America decided they don't like following the rules and just started calling everything sandwiches or burgers, regardless of what it actually is named.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, we just like our freedom units. And everything seems special.
This is way too many terms for me to follow, and now I'm hungry.
I think we should agree. Okay.
Well, I was just going to say the simple thing is when we talk about biscuits, it's actually referring to scones.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
hear me
yeah.
out. What if we terminally annoy the English by letting the French rename every food item in the English language?
Oh
Can't
no.
speak French.
I prefer the French to the English.
Oh, don't
think
even get
most people
started with the French.
prefer anyone to
The
be
French are
English.
the French are even worse. They have an actual freaking committee that determines whether or not it's okay for a new word to be a real word in French.
Mm-hmm.
And they have the worst policy about borrowed words. So like it gets really stupid trying to talk about new technology in French.
They literally have the
They're
word
so
police.
up their own asses.
They literally have the word police.
Yeah.
With
Language
word
academies.
police?
No, language academies are not actually that uncommon. It just sort of depends on some of the history of the language. Like, for example, every Latin American country, at least most major ones, have a Spanish academy. A Royal Spanish Academy. So you have like every major country with their own Spanish academy being like, okay, well, this is like the correct way to write this word, for example, or this is the correct spelling for this. And usually they'll then adjust to whatever changes like are very popular, or if things just start to take root, they'll usually just see the ground and change it. And then they all coordinate with each other and with the one in Spain to then determine more broadly like general language stuff. So that's why you'll still have like your regional things, but on a usually more global scale, like the Spanish language tends to work with the different academies to keep it kind of together. It's really funny when they disagree as well.
What happens if they disagree? They just like fight it out or something?
Yeah, they argue about it until eventually they reach a consensus, but sometimes it'll be like multiple meetings before they actually reach a consensus.
Also,
So there'll just be...
I was about to hope it'd be like a generational problem, like just like someone's passing down the torch from the father to the grandson to
So
keep like arguing about the pronunciation and use of the word like omelette or something.
well, the problem is how to translate it. The Association of Spanish Language Academies is present in basically every major Latin American country, including the US, actually, funnily enough, and the Philippines. There's just too many members, and they always bicker about stuff. It's just kind of funny. But yeah, the whole point is to just allow for some degree of regional flexibility. So like something that may not be correct in one country can still kind of be correct in another. There's like flexibility enough for that. But they still try to keep it relatively unified.
Oh, okay, listen. American English is the only English or the only language that has the flexibility to add words like skibbity and delulu into the dictionary already.
No. I mean, that's just slangs, and a lot of language has that. Yeah.
Yeah, but these words are already in the Cambridge Dictionary.
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry, come again?
The Cambridge Dictionary adding like skippity and whatever Gen Z words are in there into like an official thing.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, see this is what I love. So you're not wrong, but you're not exactly right. Usually the Spanish academies do cede ground to cultural pressure, and usually it starts with like people broadly using the word. Then some institutions start to officialize the definition and start to piece it together, and then at some point they go like, okay, well the word's being used then if we can put it. So actually this year they finally allowed the words skibbity, delulu, and tradwife to be actual words in the Spanish Cambridge Dictionary. Skibbity has an actual definition in Spanish.
Those are just borrowed words. You borrowed those from English.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why
I'm
not?
terrified to ask, but what is the definition of those words?
Let me look it up. To translate it, it can be used as... How do I translate this one? It can be used as praise or critical, good or bad, and also lack any meaning and function as a joke. The term comes from Skibbity Toilet, an animated series on YouTube, as absurd as it is viral, where human heads appear coming out from toilets.
That's an illegitimate piece of documentation. Now.
That's in the Spanish Cambridge Dictionary.
It's truly art.
God. What a world. What a very strange world.
But yeah, I mean, Spanish does borrow a lot of words here and there. Like, for example, the word spoiler. Just spoiler. They just Spanishified it, but that's not that word at this point. And mind you, this isn't in, like, any dictionary. This is in the Royal, like, if you look up the definition in the Royal Spanish Academy, spoiler is an actual word that is borrowed from English specifically for spoilers, not just like an aileron spoiler. Hi.
I have returned.
Welcome back. We were just talking about how skibbity is now a word in the Spanish Cambridge Dictionary.
I mean, we all just need to switch to Esperanto.
Your mom.
Artie.
Are?
Who's my good boy? Are you my good boy?
Yeah.
You are. Bet.
Go sit on your lap.
And I will pet you softly. Artie is good puppy.
You seem like a good person.
I'm the most evil person, actually.
Oh. The puppy is spicy.
We live in a timeline where there's a plugin for controlling a loot toy in real life and an API using Minecraft Redstone in game. I can see that. It's just an API call, but
I'm pretty sure people used Minecraft to get around Russian filters. I mean, Minecraft can just be kind of used for everything. It really is building imagination and ways to get around governmental filters.
you can play Minecraft in Minecraft.
What
in Minecraft. Yeah, zip.
Yes.
Really damage.
So to expose your gaming.
Well, before you get into that, do remember that Artie is streaming as well.
Oh, yeah.
So you can say anything that you want.
I was more saying that you should make sure that you give him the right of way, you know, priority on voice.
I don't know, I just
Right
prefer
on.
that on your stream sometimes. I'm sorry. Like, I've seen your streams, I just sometimes forget that you stream, because, like, you're so much, like, you know.
I stream a different, Yoshi stream a different genre of games.
No, just because I usually associate more as, like, Zim's, like, boy toy than anything.
Oops.
Well, fair enough, I
Yeah.
suppose.
It's a fun title.
Well, we keep using the title today, might as well. Today's, like, the boy toy stream.
The boy toy stream. Okay, I guess that's my new role in Discord then.
Why is it the boy? How many people have been on here with that title?
So there was Keenman, now there's Artie, now there's you.
I'm sorry.
What?
Come again?
Would you like me to?
Not really, not on stream. But
Got him.
I'm not a toy.
Freudian games like Baby Steps are your favorite to watch. What is that? Is that a genre of game?
Never heard of a Freudian game.
Freudian game? Guardian game? Freudian game?
I
Freudian
have
game?
no idea what Cypress is talking about.
Oh, it's Freudian, F-O-D-D-I-A-N. I think it's just autocorrect messing me up.
What's that?
Freudian game... Freudian platformers. Freudian games are some of the best, most challenging title. What are they? Oh, like... Deal with it. Those kind of like really hard game that you just fall to the bottom. Getting over it, not deal with it.
Okay, so the basic gist that people seem to say is...
So like the really difficult platformer, and a platformer that is like you messed up, you just fall to the bottom. Those kind of games, I guess.
So rage games.
It seems
Yeah.
games that are really simple, but that are still really hard.
Yeah.
I guess stuff like Flappy Bird would count as a Freudian game, just because it's like very simple, but like, you know, kind of hard.
Yeah.
Oh, so needs to actually select more research. Seems like they've been done of their current research for a while.
What's up?
Actually, let me test out this attachment works.
Your research is done. It has been for a while. I've been sort of.
Oh, I
It
know.
just stays flashing.
It does. I don't have the next potion needed for the research.
Ah, fair enough. So you're just focusing on the train backing up problem at the moment.
Yeah.
Have you tried laxatives? I hear that helps with things getting backed up.
That's one. Oh. Okay, I can add that. Not sure what holy damage is, but some of this enchantment does not work with the draconic bow, so I have to take them out.
Was the joke that bad? I can make Zim quiet for a moment.
I am currently trying to figure out, or remind myself how the hell to do the train signals.
Oh, okay.
Back to the train signals.
I was getting what I was about to just suddenly get yeeted into a different VC. There's choices.
Yeah, I guess most of you guys don't know that I stream because you guys are all good boys and don't stay up too late. I go on overnights all the time.
I know that you stream. It's just not my immediate association of like, oh, Artie streaming. It's more like, oh, Artie. Zingo Zap.
I feel a bit ashamed to mention this, but you mentioned not going too late. Does anyone want to take a guess what time it is for me currently? I technically thought it's probably waking up early, but still.
I don't know. This could be like 6 a.m. if you're in EU.
4:30.
Or 30. Okay, yeah, you're in. Wait. 4:30? That's like a
EST.
weird. 4:30.
Yeah, because daylight. If it wasn't daylight savings time doing shenanigans, it'd be 5:30.
Oh, okay.
US Canadian conversions. But yeah.
Oh, okay. You're just in the. You're just the greenish time. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It is early.
Fake time zone.
What?
Fake time zone.
How is my time zone fake?
Not a real one.
You don't
Who created
exist
time
some-
zone?
You don't exist somewhere that is real.
Greenwich
So I'm
is
just
not
not-
a place.
You're a mythical fish person.
Mystical.
Wait, so if I'm not real, how am I here then? Doesn't make any sense. How can I be on stream and not be real?
Mass delusion. Bruh.
Well, you know,
I can.
he brought attention to not existing, and now he's not existing. It's okay. You can come back, Epic. We believe that you exist. Just your location doesn't.
I don't like poison damage because that's up. Actually, no. Poison damage in Minecraft does not kill.
I saw an opportunity to make a joke, and I made the joke. Was it any good?
$50-50.
Yeah,
take
pretty much.
Just have to work on the timing a bit more, I suppose. Just faffing out of menus.
God, I just want power 10. Give it to me.
But yeah, if you want fun time zones, I love GMT because like the EU generally decided, oh, let's be on a similar time zone, and then you have like Iceland, the UK, and Portugal that are on a separate time zone from basically the rest of most of the EU. Just like here you go, slides a different time zone.
Isn't like
It's so
Australia? Australia's like half an hour off the hour, right? Am I off on that?
What?
Newfie as well.
Yeah, it's like a few places that rather than being on the hour, they're on the hours like half an hour off.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
like,
that a part of Australia is half an hour off.
we
Parts
only
of
have part of
Australia.
it. Why only parts?
Do you know how big Australia is?
Australia have 4 time zones, right? 4 hour of time
5.
zone. 5? Well, the 45 minutes one does not count.
No, there's the one that's basically of Western Australia, then Northern, and you see like down the middle you have like North and South. There's like 2 ones there, and then on the East there's 2 other time zones. They kind of change around, so sometimes they're the same and sometimes they're different. It kind of depends.
Yeah.
Why do they have so many time zones?
Different rules, different areas, different time zones.
All right.
I'm pretty sure it's just daylight savings. Some states observe daylight savings.
I think a lot of Australian time zone originate from because of trains.
Oh, they never did the train thing. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
very
the-
American.
The train, the train thing, because that's how their 45 minutes time zone was born, I believe.
So yes, part of it is like that's a little American in terms of the standardizing time zones, because sometimes it just kind of fell down to like different parts of Australia, different parts of time navigated their politics very weirdly or differently, and so sometimes they just have moments that continue on to this day to avoid saying anything too specific or calling anyone stupid. But I mean, for the most time, some shenanigans are just like someplace looking for a degree of convenience on something or another. Like if you look at, for example, GMT +4, it's basically non-existent, even though it should cover a huge part of Central Asia. Like Iran doesn't follow it. Most of the Stan countries don't follow it. Neither, like I think only Afghanistan follows it, and I think they're 430. There's a few Caucasus countries that follow it, but then almost all of the other ones are, I believe, +5. So if you go from Moscow,
I think I have figured it out.
Oh.
Yep.
Your train's not getting backed
Emphasis
up
on
anymore?
think. I have no idea yet, but I think I got this fixed.
Poggies. It's funny that we're talking about trains and time zones, and then there's them here. But yeah, if you start in like Moscow, you can drive down, be in the same time zone, cross into Kazakhstan, and immediately jump 2 hours.
And travel.
+4 basically doesn't exist in a bunch of Russia.
I mean, that's even... Oh, sorry. I think the more jarring one would be China to westward, right?
Well, China's just one giant time zone, but it's...
Yeah, they intentionally do that.
Yeah, it's not too bad because for the most part, just remember a lot of the power is concentrated on where it basically would be either +8 or +7, so that's not too weird. If you go further west, yeah, but also most things are essentially based around East China, like the coast of China, so you're still kind of just working off that. But you could...
Oh.
You could cross from like Kazakhstan to China and jump 3 hours.
Yeah.
The funniest thing you could do is go from Moscow, then you could visit Yekaterinburg, and then if you skip Omsk, you could go to Novosibirsk, and then go all the way to Yakutsk, and you would go from +3 to +5 to +7 to +9. I'm not sure if there is still the little bit where you can go from +9 to +11, but you could basically jump like 2 hours, then 2 hours, then 2 hours, then 2 hours.
Yeah, so I'm listening to that, and my mind is just it's static. It's this.
Oh, let me send you the map of the time zones of Russia. You'll understand when you see it.
Okay.
Might be helpful if you also put it in his native language.
It is.
Blub 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 blub
Oh,
blub blub blub.
Not funny.
You only have Mala to blame for this.
I know.
Here, Epic, feel free to click on this and look over Russia.
Yep. Ah.
Uh-huh.
I see.
Uh-huh.
So if I wanted to, I could just skip the 10, go to 11.
Probably.
There's no 8, seemingly.
Oh,
Alright,
I have fixed it! Oh, finally, at long last.
And how do you feel about it, Zim?
Well, since my elation at having fixed it is not clear enough, let me put it this way.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna clip it and put it out of context.
How do you feel about learning trains?
Fantastic. Now I still have some more to actually fix, but we'll get into that.
You like trains? There's a game called Subway Builder. It's not on Steam yet, but it's currently early release. You can just buy the game off stream, but they say they're gonna put the game on Steam in like January. It uses real world data, very complex, but they use real world data so you can build subway systems on cities.
Yeah, I gotta go
I'm
fix
very,
it still.
I'm very interested in that game, actually.
I would be interested as well. I do enjoy trains.
Why haven't we like figured out what to do like games to get your master? You're always here. I am always here. We could. Obviously, it's up to you. The end is up to you.
Hey, Artie.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in huffing RV exhaust?
Exhaust?
Yeah. RV exhaust.
RV exhaust?
Like the vehicle? An RV?
Exhaust of an RV. I would prefer not to inhale exhaust, but go on. What is about it?
Zim knows. Zim knows what I'm proposing.
Oh,
we
no.
are looking
Should I be
at
worried?
playing a game called RV There Yet.
RV there yet. Okay, let me.
RV There Yet.
Yeah, RV.
Pretty sure it's up to 4 people, right?
Yes.
Save 10% on RV there yet.
I see it, and I know I have to try it.
Oh, driving on like rough terrains and stuff.
Zim
So
would
kind of
let
like
me drive, right, Zim?
It's kind of like
What was
Snow
that?
Runner. Oh, and
What was that?
interesting.
Kip Cap?
You would let me drive, right?
Sometimes.
You drive.
I will not crash on purpose.
Interesting. This is like a bunch of games smashed together, and it's pretty unique. It's like Poly Bridge and then Snow Runner kind of deal, but RV.
It seems to be inspired by Peak a bit, at least as far as the kind of styled party game it is, but
It's a friend
It's new.
game.
I like it. It's just I do it in real life, so I don't. Sounds like a game that I might play. Unfortunately, I do not own an RV, but I do drive on those places.
well, if you would like to join us, we would be happy to have you.
It'll be.
So if I'm not joining, then you guys won't be happy to have me. Okay, I got it.
That was a Zim tier argument right there.
Yeah, like master, like pet, I suppose.
Are you saying I'm like Taldarius?
Yes.
Fuck!
You have picked up a lot of...
you.
Go ahead, Raijin.
I was just gonna say, you do have a tendency to talk a lot.
That's not his only tendency.
With in a VC though, aren't you supposed to talk a lot?
Well, it's also the subject, you know, a lot of very acute interests. A lot of random knowledge. There is a bit of a pedantism there as well.
That was pre-Taldarius.
I don't know. Do you have evidence to back up this claim?
Before I hung out with Tal, you can go back to the very old streams, and I was still into the like acute knowledge, little tidbit stuff.
Is it a problem to be like Tao?
Yes.
Why?
Big
Why is it-
problem.
What's
I
wrong
need
with
to
Tal?
reevaluate my love choice. I need to reevaluate my life choices. This is terrible.
Why is it terrible?
Any moment now, I'm gonna end up as the worst thing possible. A nerd.
Kip Gab, you are a nerd.
Cry.
Kip Gab, we're all nerds.
That's not true. I'm not nerds.
Yes, you
I
are.
don't think I have enough.
Excuse you? I'm a jock.
I don't have enough collected knowledge to actually be a nerd. I am
Right.
far too basic.
Okay,
That's
Reggie, you can't not be a nerd when you see a dude pissing on a piece of ice and you're like, ah, yes, the stock market crash graph.
Guys, where do we find Sparkage?
Yeah, he's got a point there, Raijin.
He doesn't. He doesn't because that's not how the movie went. The ice was cracking. There was no guy pissing on it.
He was peeing on it, that's what
No,
caused
the
it.
part that was the stock market crash was not from him peeing on it.
I thought it was, damn. I'm misremembering, I need to see the movie again already.
Why, to confirm yours?
We need to share that movie with Artie here.
So I'm trying
Yeah.
to figure out, like, what even movie are you even referring to? I
Oh, we're
don't-
talking about hundreds of beavers.
Let's just do it tonight.
Well, Artie started up a stream. He can't exactly just abandon his stream to come watch a movie with his master.
We can invite his entire stream. Let's be honest.
True. They would all enjoy it.
Honestly, I might do that if it's not this stream, because I did say this might be the last of this mod pack, last of second last, so I can just like end this.
What if you just stream and you just have Artie's reaction to the movie?
On the side.
Yeah, like you just have the stream one going and then you just have you reacting to the movie as the stream goes on. Halfway through, you'll drop your game and stop playing whatever you're playing. You'll just start watching the movie, so everyone will just see you standing still in Minecraft. But they'll just hear you being like, what is happening?
I don't think we'll be hearing him say anything over top of just the giggling like the little Yeenie is. Like that.
I just streamed that for like 2 hours.
Well, what do you say, Artie's chat? Would you watch that?
Watch me.
Watch Artie just giggle for 2 hours.
What if we send an email to the person who owns the rights to the movie, just asking if we can?
I would be so lost. I think everyone would be so lost. Like, what is happening?
Well, yeah,
Ari
but he'll
doesn't
just be
giggle.
giggling the whole time.
I don't know how distracted I'm gonna be.
You will be
Oh,
distracted by the movie.
I guess I'm getting crate.
Oh, you want me to put you in a crate? I can put you in a crate.
Crate,
I'd rather do a cage, but you know, crate works too.
As a crate.
I'll
Crate.
tie you up before I put you in there too.
Oh, thank you for the follow.
Epic
My name is
Puppy, thanks so much for sharing and going to check out Artie. You're a good boy, Epic.
I mean, I heard Minecraft and modded, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'll check them out. So, yeah.
Yeah, you guys all like mod Minecraft. Oh, I didn't finish this. The last mod pack was a lot more exciting to me. I think someone asked how long I've spent in this mod pack. I think it's 280 hours so far.
280 hours? A lot of hours.
Yes. Time played 240 hours, something like that. The last mod pack that I played, I did for 80 hours, 480. Oh, that's 480. But the last one pack was a lot more quest orientated, and they make the recipe really hard, and you have to play one mod before you can play the other one. So I enjoyed that part actually. This one is a little bit more like a kitchen sink type mod pack, so you can do whatever. Oh god, I'm skipping a lot of text.
Artie. Artie.
Alright. But I am already so,
You're my good boy,
so far.
Artie.
Alright. Oh, thankful. Thank you for following too. You enjoy your time here with shiny or Green mod is so fun. Yeah, there's so much to it. It's just I didn't get into it. Because I started Magic mod. So first time ever that oh, double sound. I played in. I saw you were all into it on Gray mod. Yeah, I for the first time I started a mod pack with Magic mod, so I didn't really touch any of the tag mod for the longest time. Currently getting.
I find it to be quite fun personally.
just looking into it right now because that looks like the only way that I can get sponge. Right.
No!
Oh, you need to start that.
Oh, your train is still getting backed up?
Yeah. I think I know what I did wrong, though. And thus, I know how to fix it.
Why, fueling them with wood? Too much fibers in there?
No.
Oh, okay, so that's not why they're getting backed up.
There. That should fix it. I hope.
I'm still just waiting for you to get hit by a train but not paying attention at the wrong moment. It'll be very funny.
It will happen at some point.
I click on your thingy and I see Shiny Fox. A particular rating, Darcy? You also doing Minecraft. Is that like a clip? Oh. Is that Apex? Is that Apex? We have Apex and Minecraft streamer. Damn. That's amazing because I do Apex too. Gapex. Amazing. Apex and Minecraft. I only do mod Minecraft though. I think I'm never gonna go to my vanilla Minecraft era again. I did like a very big build for 1.16 and after that I was like pretty much done with it. Apex and Minecraft, the two main games. Never go back to vanilla after playing Create mod. Create is very sorry, what is it?
Oh, I was just gonna say I can't go back to vanilla regardless. After playing modded Minecraft.
Yeah, it feels like that way too. And mod Minecraft offers some really good building mod as well. So there's that. Ooh, I finished building that, I didn't even know. Yeah, if anyone is lost, this is Automods 10. It's a normal version of Automods 10. So it's a bit like kitchen sink, which means that it's a bunch of mods smashed together and you can do whatever kind of deal. They did tweet like a few recipe, but nothing crazy. Nothing crazy like the Engine Magic Kit 2 expert that I played previously. By the way, if you have not played that mod pack, Engine Magic Kit 2 expert, and you love tech and magic mod pack like that, I am like this. That's probably the best one that you can play. My recommendation. So why aren't you upgrading my stuff? So Clayton, like create mod is completely new to you?
Did you say the create mod is new to you?
It's new to me. I actually never touched it, but Clayton was saying he recently discovered create mod and you can't ever go back to vanilla.
Yeah, create is a very fun mod.
Create is an insane mod.
Yeah, seems to be able to do a lot of things.
I have rather enjoyed them adding the storage update. It's been very fun to have an alternative to ME and Tom storage.
Yeah, AE2 kind of was a very important mod, not so much anymore.
Yeah. It's one of those where they got too big of themselves, or big with themselves, and started doing a bunch of stuff that they felt like they had that they were too big to fail because of. And others came in and were like, no, that's just dumb.
It still has its place. It still has the most advanced. You can do the most advanced build with it, but normal player, like regular players, don't usually go all the way to there. But we're talking about like the advanced stuff, the P2P and quantum tunnel and everything. That's the only AE2 can do. But other than that, like refined storage and a couple other mods already replaced that stuff. I think most of the players just dislike the channeling system, the channel system.
Which they didn't used to have.
Yeah.
Then they got too big and they were like, yeah, we're just going to do this. And if you don't like it, tough.
And the 1.12, I still enjoy that entire AE2 system that I built. It's pretty. But I don't think I want to do that again. So I'm so deep into all the resources that I want to have. Anything that I could just like get a bunch of great mechanical, well, their power right away, instead of just grinding through it. It's like a windmill and so I don't.
Oh, you want to use your create power?
Yeah.
There's a few good options. If you're looking for compact, your best option would probably be to look into getting a boiler. You can have those fueled with campfires and get the lowest level of power for free. Alternatively, you can use blaze burners to get more power, and they do put out a good amount for what it is. Then you can upgrade it with fueling blaze burners and get a lot more bang for your buck for that. It also doubles with other mods quite well if you can pump water into it automatically without having to use power.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I'd recommend a boiler. But if you're starting off and you don't have any options for rotational power, water wheels would be the easiest.
It's
They are not
just water
compact.
wheels. You need to like make a little waterfall for it, right? Something like that.
Yeah, you can put them sideways or vertical. But they aren't compact. They don't give out a whole lot.
Okay. Blaze cake. There's no reason for me to get into create in here.
Unless you want to
Create's
just
good.
do crazy nonsense.
Yeah, Create's good for two things: crazy nonsensical designs and automating things. It's very good at automating things and keeping stock levels.
Create? Well, you could literally turn your base upside down if you wanted to with Create.
You can also turn it
Upside
upside down
down.
without... Yeah. You could also just make a server crasher accidentally because you forgot to account for an exceptional circumstance. I have done that a few times with tree farms and...
Like, you mean turning your base upside down? Like,
Yes.
Literally everything upside down.
Yeah.
So, like, you mean like I can like turn this thing, the already built thing, upside down?
Have you ever seen the Create trailer?
No.
There's a lot of trailers. You might need to be more specific, but...
Any of them. I am sending you a video. I highly recommend you watch it on stream.
All right, I'm ready.
Shinden. There you are. Maybe. There it goes.
My knowledge of Create is a lot of people like it, and it's not annoying like it's a new mechanic, and it's not annoying like the premium Metrocraft when it came out.
Behold, Create.
Behold, Create. Behold.
And make sure you don't mute yourself, because I want to hear your reactions to this.
Me? Do reactions? That's the worst one. Like, this is Create 2022. Let's see. What? And so I didn't remember I saw the nether gates. I said, well, Jen. Okay, then circles. I don't like that.
You don't like circles?
This is Factorio in 3D. Birds. You see the circles in. Oh no!
Did not expect him to get so upset over circles. I guess I'll have to keep balls away from him.
Oh no!
I think my pet
it's
is
just the idea of-
defective. He doesn't like balls.
Oh.
I think it's more just the fact there's curves in Minecraft is the problem.
It's like alien probing a cow.
Let me know when he gets to the hallway, Epic.
Which
It's
hallway?
at the B.
You know,
Running
the
at
one
B.
that rotates.
Oh, okay.
These circles in Minecraft.
I think he's at it. I haven't watched this video in a while. It's a different sort of OTD thing.
Oh right, yeah. I could screen share if it doesn't like take away my frame rate too much. Oh. So instead of like a normal way of transporting, they're just showing some really absurd ideas, fun ideas of throwing things around. Oh. It's really this entire thing they over build it just to make a piece of cake. I like it.
Yeah, there
So-
was all of that just to make a cake. Granted, they didn't have to go that far with it, but it was to show off the mod.
It is. I feel like I'm missing out now. You know, so I never really played this. I never really played it.
Yeah, it's not the most
Yeah, I never-
up-to-date trailer though, because then you have I forget the name of the parcel one. Done.
As far
But
as
they
I'm
basically
aware,
have
that is the most up-to-date one.
Really? Wasn't it like Create 6 was the one that allowed you to move items around with packages and frog ports and make automated factories with factory gauges?
I
I'll
don't
have to
know.
see if this breaks my frame rate.
As for the wall ducks, that is to keep the biters out. I'm gonna be putting
The
in
biters.
turrets to blast them as well.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't do the screen sharing.
Oh, no worries.
Dying.
Liffy. Say Liffy.
Yeah. The frame rate kill my frame rates.
No problem.
The trains really seem to like kissing.
Kissing trains. So I can do auto crafting with that instead of the small things. The
Yes,
auto
you can-
crafter.
You can do auto crafting with it. You can do a whole lot.
And as I mentioned earlier, it is now also a alternative to ME and other storage mods.
You also can use Create to make airships. Or at least that's coming.
Oh wow. They really just want to make everything. That's cool.
It's also good for
Yeah.
moving things long distance, because if I recall correctly, trains can move through unloaded chunks without despawning or getting stuck. And that includes the Nether as well.
Oh, they just like chunk load the things.
No, they just go through unloaded chunks. They don't care.
Oh.
I guess
Oh,
we can
okay.
just put them on rails from the overworld to Nether, and then from the Nether back into the overworld, I think. I don't know, I never practiced much of trains. Not much of a train guy.
Good way to transfer things instead of enter chests.
And we haven't even seen like the overhead chain drives for frog ports and stuff. Seriously, the stuff you can do with Create is insane. It is a very fun mod just by itself. You start adding other stuff to it, it gets even better.
Yeah, if the mod pack doesn't have like ender chest, then I guess that's how you move things around.
It's fun to tackle the micro and the macro problems. The micro problems of making the machines to build the thing, and the macro problems of how to get it A to B and make sure everything's piping the right way.
Yeah, I can tell. I can see it's been becoming really complicated. But that thingy was like the spinning hallway thingy. That's something. Really couldn't go for some adventure mod with that. Adventure mod pack with that.
I think my personal recommendation for getting started in Create is figure out how to make an iron generator. Because I'm pretty sure Create has by standard a way to generate iron nuggets. So that's
It's got ore doubling, but not just outright.
Oh really? I thought you could always wash gravel to make iron nuggets.
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I mean the most,
I have looked at Create many times and been like, this seems cool as hell. Also, this gives me a freaking headache from hell. I cannot figure it out. But I want to.
I'm thinking about it. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, yeah, how do you do this?
Hey, Delimited. Hey, Val.
If I put some time into it, I guess I would be able to figure it out. I did make that spaghetti of monster of 82, so it shouldn't be too hard.
You don't have to worry about most of this mechanical stuff. Generally, belts and the actual machines will get you there just fine. You don't need to worry about like launching plates or using fans and chutes together or stuff like that. That's mostly just for style.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole video was just styling all over everybody.
The capability, I think they just like trying to show off like what it can do and what limit you can push it into. Yeah.
Sky's the limit. It's only getting higher.
Maybe play it the next mod pack or something.
Create's been getting into everything, so if you pick a mod pack, it's probably going to be there.
That's feeling I'm just so far ahead that none of the stuff that those things I really need. But at the same time, it's like it's a kitchen sink mod pack. Kitchen sink mod pack anyway, so I'm gonna do whatever. Even though I'm at the later game.
I think I'm gonna bounce, but y'all have fun, eh?
See you later.
Fun being here. Yeah, Buzz. See ya.
What? Oh. Yeah, I just kind of didn't expect that this 2 mods pretty much carried me all the way to like later game, like where I can do all this draconic stuff. These are also these 2 mods, the Occlusum and Arc Novu. It's also a mod that I never played.
There are a lot of mods on the list of mods that I've been wanting to actually play with at some point.
Yeah, and then Mythical Agricultures, of course.
I should have moved this wall down further. Got plenty of space up here, but not much down here.
Turn here. No more than 30 quantum. They're building like a 3rd one. Echoing sports shots.
Next up, I'm gonna produce Bullet. Would you like to play with my Bullet, RD?
The bullets.
Yes, the Bullet.
The bullets. There's some bullets. Been a while. Last time I played with a bunch of bullets was move into one of the plays that was like a junk room of the family, and I cleaned out every single items inside. It took me like 2 days, and they just have like bullets laying around everywhere. So it's just found like metal crate and put them all back in there. 2 more.
My carbon footprint? Don't care. My carbon footprint is yes. Pretty cute.
Oh, sure.
Do you disagree with that
The
assessment?
carbon. Oh, no.
Good boy.
Alright. Oh, enjoy that little piece. Carbon footprint. Let's eat. Find something that can eat those carbon. So I need to make a new enchantment corner, because that one requires very specific really specific amount of quanta or any other things. What? It's been like 5 ever since my colony of someone died, and apparently they got murdered by babies.
Wait, what?
They got murdered by baby zombies. Yeah,
Oh, you're talking about mine colonies.
Yeah, my colonies.
I was very confused and slightly concerned.
Yeah, I was like, I don't need to play like graveyard day. I haven't had anyone died since I done the research, but I guess they died to the baby zombies. So not like that. Why do they have to make it so complicated?
Oh, jeez. This is actually where I'm going to be calling it for the night.
Oh.
Yeah, I just realized the time.
Hard, but I was enjoying it.
I was too. Should come by earlier next time.
Hard.
But thank you everybody for joining us so far on the stream, for the stream today, not so far. That was Factorio. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. There on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/ZGFgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, picking up packs of cards or stream loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or commissioning one of the artists that I manage for. Their details are at zgf.art. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.